Joining me now is Allison Ball, Treasurer of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Good to see you, Treasurer. Thank you for being here. So these are huge banks. We're not talking about small banks. These are JP Chase, Citi, BlackRock, big banks. Are they open about their refusal to do business for fossil fuel projects, or did they do it in kind of a covert way?
I would say they've been open about it. Our list was compiled after a lot of research, and most of our research was based on public statements, public commitments, promises that have been made. Some of them have come back to us and said, no, they are not engaged in fossil fuel boycotts. But if you look at what they've actually said, it's out there in the open, and they've said they're doing it.
Now, some of these views are not necessarily held by the top, the people at the very top. I mean, Jamie Dimon was speaking before Congress recently, and he was asked whether he'd be critical of fossil fuels. He said, absolutely not. He said, hell no, I believe. So, I mean, he's at the top of JP Chase. How then are his underlings getting away with these boycotts?
That is a great question. I don't know the answer to that. It does give me hope for the future, though, because one of the things that I would like to see is I'd like to see these companies not engaging in fossil fuel energy boycotts. So if there are people at the top that don't want to do this, then I want them, please, to change direction.
Well, we'll get into your strategy in a sec, but just focusing on another guy, Larry Fink, he's been criticized by a lot of these woke activists, saying he's not tough enough on fossil fuels. So, I mean, could it be that what we are about to see is a pushback by the leaders of these companies to say, the hell with you, we're going to go ahead with these projects?
Well, I very much hope so, and I hope actually Kentucky's actions will give them the courage and the reason to be able to do that. So I'm optimistic about the future. I think we will see some changes of direction, and I hope that comes from the top.
Okay, let's talk about your actions. How are you hitting them back?
Sure. So a bill was passed last year by the Kentucky state legislature, and we call it the Fossil Fuel Energy Boycott Bill. It essentially said that if you are boycotting the fossil fuel energy, coal, oil, and gas, then Kentucky doesn't want to do business with you. And the reason for that is simple. We are a fossil fuel producing state. I'm from eastern Kentucky. I'm from the mountains, the coal fields. I know very well how coal is the lifeblood of Kentucky, and oil and gas is important too. All of that together makes up about 7.8% of our labor force in Kentucky. We keep the lights on in America. So this is very important, and we want to make sure that financial institutions are responding to that.
Do you give these banks a chance to reform? That is, you don't just say you're out of it. You say, unless you change, have any banks changed their ways and you stop your process against them?
Well, that's what I'm hoping to see. And actually, the statute lays out a whole plan for that because there's a timeline for this. So step one is what happened this week. That was identifying on a list all of the institutions that are engaged in fossil fuel energy boycotts. So we compiled our list. We produced 11 financial institutions that are doing that under Kentucky law. And then they have time to come back to us and say that they're going to change direction. They're not going to do this anymore. So I'm hopeful within the next few months that we're going to get some responses. We're going to have some thoughtful behavior coming out of them, and that they will change direction.
And if they don't, are there banking alternatives? Are there viable alternatives who could give you the funding that you need?
Well, there are. And, I am the treasurer of Kentucky, so I want to make sure that whatever decisions we make, they are made in a way that doesn't harm Kentucky. These are good financial decisions. So we are confident. We've actually been approached already by other institutions that say, if you're not going to use them, please use us. And there are big players that are out there that have approached us. So I have no concerns that there are institutions that are willing to step in that are not engaged in fossil fuel energy boycotts. I mean, if you'll notice, there are 11 on this list. There are many that are not. And it doesn't mean that we didn't have interactions with them. We sent letters to a lot of businesses before we did this list to find out, are you engaging in fossil fuel energy boycotts?
Wow. We only have 10 seconds, but are you getting any help from Senator Manchin?
Not directly. I hope he's doing his best to encourage, because he's from coal country too.
He sure is.
I hope he's doing a lot of work on it.
Yeah. All right, Treasurer, thank you so much for being here. Good luck to you. Let us know how it all works out. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.